So we're here with the 3rd gen in its new colours. Pete's just going to talk us through what's been done. I think the last time it was on the channel we were just finishing the rear beam. Yeah, it was got painted on the ramp, didn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, take it away. What's been done since then?
So I painted both sides. I painted everything individually just to make it easier on myself. So I painted the side at a time or the roof first and the side at a time. We did that patch of rust. So we got that done. Yeah, and then at the weekend I painted the inside. We welded the gussets in to the cage. I wanted them on the apron, but I didn't take the screen out, so we just left them on the beepers and that was it. But yeah, so I sealed all the welds up. When we initially welded this cage in, I never sealed the welds.
Oh yeah.
So I sealed all the welds up, and we welded Josh made a plate to mount a hydro clutch pedal. So we can it's just a EG pedal.
Oh yeah.
So that we just take the pedal off the pedal assembly that had the cable clutch on. And I know it looks like it's real far over to the left, but it's because the pedal comes in on an angle.
Oh right, yeah.
So when it's in you, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we painted the inside this Ford grey.
Oh yeah, Mark was asking on Instagram what colour it was.
Yeah, it's Ford Stealth grey.
Stealth grey.
So it's like all the Japanese cars do. I always really like it on there. So yeah, that's where we're up to really. As you can see, I've started fitting some bits back on.
Got some wheels.
Yeah, we've got various wheels. So I've still obviously all the panels to paint. The bonnet, the doors.
Yeah, wings.
But yeah, and the wings, the nose cone, bumpers,
spoiler
and all that jazz. But yeah, and all the main things done. I can just knock them out one at a time. It'd be a lot easier. I've not painted the bay yet because obviously we need to fabricate these mounts.
Yeah.
For the engines. So obviously we're going to be welding to these chassis lengths.
Yeah, so no point painting it now, is there? And
we're probably going to cut this out. I'll show you when we go inside. I've got a traction bar for a 4th gen Civic.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they do make them for these, but it's in America. It's
really hard to get hold of.
So I think we're going to cut this out and replace this part with the traction bar. Make some. They have a tie rod what goes to here. So we'll have to make a mount onto this bit. Probably using this bolt maybe if that ain't too far out. And we'll probably tie in some splitter mounts with it as well. Same as what we use on the EG.
Yeah.
Probably tag them onto the end of this traction bar.
Yeah.
Because they intend to run, I intend to run it in time attack.
Yeah, I think we did mention that last time. Yeah,
so
retro time attack.
Retro time attack, which is club 2-wheel drive, I think they run with. I'll be having some aero. I'll have a front splitter and a rear diffuser. Don't really want a big rear wing.
No.
So I'll do as much as I can aero underneath.
To mitigate the need for that.
Because I don't really want it to look, it's not, I want to keep it sort of retro-ish. These wheels are just for testing and stuff. The real wheels for racing and I've got in there, I'll show you. But yeah, that's so far. So we've got the BCs on. I'll need to up these spring rates. These are currently only 6k springs.
Yeah.
The rears are 3. We'll determine that once we get the engine sat in and stuff.
Yeah, see what it's.
And I have some adjustable top mounts to go on, which I'll show you. It's a bit up in the air whether I can use them or not yet.
Yeah.
Because the way they work, they sit underneath, and it basically will reduce the travel of the strut. Not ideal, considering how low it is.
We've got the yard looking like a bit of a graveyard here. This is Jules' S2000. I think. Have you and Josh bought this together? The shell.
No.
Just you.
Me.
So Pete's bought this shell.
Nothing to do with it.
Josh wants nothing to do with it.
I don't think so.
I wonder why.
I cut all that bit out when you put arches on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, possible future build, but
yeah. Also, the Civic. We haven't told anyone this yet, but it's.
Thought we were finished for this.
Yeah, we thought we were done racing this year, but Josh has got involved with what Joe's racing in, Hot Hatch, over the weekend. He took the engine out that we had issues with it initially. Yeah, so since Silverstone, the EG's just sat on the trailer with the, was it the head gasket had blown or what?
Well, we checked and all water has been in all 4 cylinders. Really, it was the EGR, but apparently that only takes off cylinder 4, and obviously it was in all cylinders.
Okay, so the pressure maybe just lifted the head. Yeah, so now it's back to NA.
Yeah.
K24 NA engine that came out of Pete's Accord. So
RSP into still the stock gearbox ratios, unfortunately. We haven't rebuilt that other box yet.
since 6 died,
So it'll be, sort of 230 brake horse.
we've slightly reduced aero because we don't have any end
Yeah,
plates.
so this got damaged at Silverstone, so he's cut this down. We can't run the flat floor in hot hat.
Tyres all the same? Oh no, tyres are new, aren't they?
So we can't run the rear diffuser either, so
Okay.
that's off. So tyres maximum 235.
Right.
So we're running 235, 225.
All right, and that's this Saturday. So we'll there'll be the next video will probably be Snetterton hot hatch with Josh in the single round entry sort of thing. Right, so that's the third gen tucked up away out the rain. Just gotta get the other two inside now.
Yeah, I'm thinking of leaving them Honda stickers on as homage to the motor.
Yeah, to the last evolution of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last. The stickers on the rear screen as well, on the tailgate, and that sun strip, so I always like that. So we're going K24. So the engine that came out with the EG, obviously suspected head gasket.
Yeah.
So I've bought a set of rods for it from
Max Speedos.
Max Pedings. So if you don't like China, switch off now. Same as what Josh runs in the S2000. He's had probably 550 horse on these, so definitely enough for my NA build.
Yeah.
Still need to order the pistons, but I'm going to go with just Nippon cast pistons. FD2 pistons, I think, so it bumps compression a bit.
Yeah, nice.
And it'll be on throttle bodies. There'll be X throttle bodies.
Nice.
Super cheap, these things, really. I think 600-700 quid.
Oh, really? Is that it?
And they're a Toyota body.
Yeah.
As found on Blacktop 20 valves, I think, so I've read. But they're kind of a bit of a DIY type kit, so they're not a direct fit to Honda injectors. You need to make a TPS mount effectively. You need to obviously do a map source yourself.
All right.
Whether this linkage will work, I don't know. You know, there's a fair bit of work to do. They're not just
No, yeah, it's not
on item.
Yeah.
Like you look at, but for the money, I think pretty good.
Yeah.
And they're pretty big compared to others.
Yeah.
There is a couple of back sources underneath actually.
Oh, yeah.
But well, I think you have to tap each runner
Okay.
and go to a vac block
Yeah.
for the map source. This would be like a brake booster, but I'm doing a booster delete.
Yeah, so you don't need that, which I'm guessing is...
One of those.
Oh,
That's
there.
a Hearn, from our Australian friends. Mainly, obviously, it's because of the space that I've done this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it just goes on the firewall.
Boost delete,
Yeah.
And then you fit the correct mass cylinder. I think it's a 7/8, so I've got one up there.
Yeah.
Well, Josh has actually.
Yeah.
So that's that. And on the other end of the brakes, Porsche 987, I think 987 calipers, same as what's on the EG. Permed again,
Mounting kit, yeah.
mounting kit, but for a 242 hub. So third gen hubs are basically the same as a 242. I've fitted 242 brakes to this previously,
Yeah.
and they're a direct bolt on. Even though they actually only come with 230mm brakes stock. So, but I think, as far as I can tell, all the measurements are the same as a 242. So this knuckle kit should work.
Okay.
And they use a Mini Cooper S disc.
Yeah.
But I'll probably use bells off this. But then this is 305mm, and I think I'll be pushing that behind
Behind the 15,
my
14.
array
Are
of
they 14s? 15.
15, yeah. So I'll probably go down to a 295 disc. Other things I've got, these are the top mounts, what I've got. But as I say, these are a Cheddars item. I mean, I've not actually trial fitted these or anything, and you can see they've been on a car previously, so they need
Yeah, need a bit clean up.
bit of a clean up. They won't even slide in there, but yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, all this mounts underneath. Except maybe that part actually. But anyway, the majority of it mounts underneath.
Yeah.
The strip tower.
Inside the turret.
So basically, it reduces. You have to obviously wind the coilover down, and I can't wind it down anymore.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be this amount higher. So I don't think, unless I need to fit it all and test it, but I don't see it working myself.
No.
Well, not with it looking
anything good. Yeah, it might look
in any
off-road.
channel.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that might be a non-goer. There is someone in the 3D community trying to get some normal pipe made where they sit above the structure.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
BCs.
Yeah.
But we'll see how we get on with that.
Same as you can't modify, get some, standard BC ones and modify them onto
Well, I
that.
think basically that's what he's.
That's what he's trying to do, yeah.
Adam scammed, he's getting made and they're trying to
work it out.
how to make it work on the third then. Other things, case swap manifold, cheapy.
Yeah.
Again, don't mind China here.
No.
That's a firewall grommet, some triple cables. This is the blank for the, because that's for K20, that manifold.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll have the heater.
Right, yeah.
So it has the pipe on it,
Yeah.
And I need to get a filler neck as well, because I've got this radiator. I actually had this radiator on it previously, and it's a Volkswagen one, so it has no filler cap.
Okay. Yeah, because they've got like remote filling,
Yeah,
haven't
they
they?
have like a reservoir, so I just need to do this similar sort of thing. Engine loom, China's finest. We'll see how they are. We've never used one of these before, but for the money they are, I thought we'd give it a go, because OEM ones are getting really expensive. And obviously they're like 20 years old now.
Yeah.
Aero package on it, extended studs. So the hub situation with these is they're like a 28mm hub. Nut, effectively. So a small spline.
Yeah.
So what a lot of people do is they fit the little hubs off a 16 valve Mark 1 CRX.
Bloody hell, yeah.
Which is like super rare.
Rare, yeah.
Or the first gen Integra, again. That beams off.
Yeah.
But again, super rare.
Yeah, these parts are not easy to get hold of in the UK anymore.
So, from my measurements,
measurements.
the outside diameter of the bearing in a third gen hub is the same size as an EF and EG bearing.
Right, yeah.
The outside.
Okay.
So in theory, we should be able to press EG bearings into those hubs and then press an EG drive flange with the studs in to the centre of these bearings, obviously, like normal. In theory, converting it to a 32mm.
It's a lot of experimental work going on here, isn't there?
You can get the measurements offline.
Yeah.
It does say that it will work, but until you try it, I don't know. I think there is someone that has done it in the UK.
All right.
So I'm pretty confident it works. So that's that. This is just a top pulley set up with the engine mount. Same as what we run on the EG.
Yeah.
Just utilise it. It's the engine mount built in with the pulley. Again, people asking daft money for standard EP3 one.
Yeah, so it's just better to get aftermarket cheaper.
Obviously no power steering, that is
Yeah.
a manual rack.
Yeah.
Radiator covered axles. So RSX base from America.
Oh, yeah.
So these are about the second shortest you can get.
Yeah.
Apparently there is a shorter one, but you can't readily buy it.
Yeah.
As I can find. So I use these on the Jazz and they worked fine. Just swap the inners. So I'm going to try the same on this. Obviously, might be slightly narrower, but I don't believe so because on the Jazz you have to cut the chassis legs. On this, with dirt.
Right. All right. In theory,
as wide, if not wider. So that's that, and then this is the traction bar I was talking about. So this will replace the.
All right. So this is a 4th gen one, is it?
Yeah, this is a 4th gen one. It's the better one that bolts underneath the chassis legs, like so. So we'll probably chop these ends off. Try and utilise this if we can somehow. Mount the splitter brackets off the end of here. And then these tension rods, we have a hand joint that goes in the end, at one end. So we need to fabricate something onto the lower arms on the car to mount that.
Yeah.
Probably have to cut these down, probably a bit long, and then they mount in like that, and then that gives you the tension onto the lower arms.
All right, yeah.
Because obviously these are only, they're not triangulated like an EG and EK. They're more like an EF, is only mounted by 2 points.
Just flimsy.
So you get a lot of, especially when it's got
that much.
2.5 times the power. So yeah, I think that's it. Then we've got the wheels. Don't know if you've shown them previously.
I don't know if we have shown them.
So these are 8x15 ET35. And these will be like the race wheels to do time attack on.
Group B Unlimited. We think these might be the first in the UK.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. We don't know of anyone else who's bought any.
I would have liked 4, but they just don't. I kind of thought they wouldn't fit in the rear, and I've test fitted these and they don't fit in the rear.
Yeah, no chance.
So we'll have to run these on the front with a 225 45. That's what I've got here for test. These are well worn, but they'll do for test fit. And then I've got a pair of 205 50s for whatever rear wheels I get. Just something super light, hopefully. But the other thing is, Time Attack, it seems the control tyre is not definite yet. So it's kind of a struggle to buy anything, but so I haven't bought anything new yet.
Yeah.
In case. But those are the sizes that I'd like to run. I could go narrower in the back, depending on how it feels.
Right.
But yeah, ideally I'd run the new Nankang CR. I think it's CR or CR1, but it's not out here yet.
And so the Time Attack season, we think it starts around April, is that right?
End of April, start of May.
Yeah. And do you know how many rounds there are? Or anything like that?
Not this, because obviously none of this information is...
Oh, right, it's not being released.
Yeah.
All right, so we're waiting to find out what it is, but they usually go to quite a few tracks in the UK, don't they?
Yeah.
Cadwell
it goes
being
to all
one.
the big ones,
Yeah.
It's, all the MSV ones at least, I would say.
Yeah.
Whether I'll do them all... I mean, a lot of this hinges on how fast it is as well.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, yeah, if it's slow as fuck,
We need to test-
if it's not competing,
I mean, it'll be faster than straight line.
Yeah.
Obviously, it'll be around maybe 280, 290.
But there's
And it weighs about... Well, it weighed 780 before, so I would like to think it'd maybe be a little bit less even with the K series.
aluminium block.
And there's a lot less, I've took that, it had
Yeah.
some interior and everything.
Yeah,
before.
that's true.
Um,
There's some fast old stuff in that series there, isn't there?
yeah, there's like a K series turbo.
Yeah,
205.
that's it, yeah.
That's even in the retro class.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully if we get some nice air on it, I mean, I might even steal the flat floor because Josh is remaking this for next year out of carbon. So this, obviously, you'll use this as a template, but then it'll be going spare, so we might be able to adapt it.
That'd be cool, yeah.
And I'll have a try and convince him to make me a diffuser, but obviously it'll need to be shorter. So we'll be able to use the mould, but we'll just have to shorten.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
more. And it'll have to obviously miss the beam.
Yeah, so we're thinking that most of this work, obviously, it's going to get done over the winter.
Yeah, so obviously I've been collecting these parts probably for 2 years on and off. I know I have got a lot lately, but yeah, like stuff like these top mounts and bits and bobs. So I mean, there's still more bits to acquire, but hopefully, this is not taking all the money anymore.
Now that that's built.
Just something like, I know we're modding it over winter, but it's not a serious amount of money or work. So hopefully, yeah, I'd like to think that this will be done sort of February time, enough to get out testing. Go from there.
Yeah.
But there's still some other stuff to work out, like the wiring. I don't know if to put the standard wiring back in it, with the standard fuse boxes and stuff, or whether to go the same route as I did with that, and put a PDM in it and stuff. But obviously, they're a lot of money.
Yeah, it's all just funds in it. We are working on a budget, obviously, like everything in here. It's always
Yeah, I know.
we don't have unlimited money. Yeah, so, some people seem to think
We have an unlimited supply of money. Not the case. If we did have, I'd have a lot better cars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, so there's still some things to be ironed out.
Yeah,
so wiring definitely, and just physically fitting the engine in. Although I've had one sat in.
Yeah, it's already been mocked up.
Actually getting it to work.
Yeah, and plus with the ITBs, it might be. Oh, did you have ITBs on it?
No.
No, yeah.
So, but by the looks of how they sit, I don't think the RTBs are the problem. The problem
All
would be is how far forward it has to do to clear the clutch master.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to get a bad drive shaft angle. It was quite far
Might end
forward.
up banding issues.
Yeah, because I mean the K-swap ones that are done, they just go to shows.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
drivers.
They're not
They
used.
don't know that it's gonna work. I know it'll work, but for how long? And
Is it going to be reliably
yeah,
usable?
there is a foreign. I don't know what nationality it is, but I've seen his videos.
Yeah.
He's got a K24 one, and he tracks his, but I have no idea. It's all foreign, so I can't work it out.
Can't understand what's going
I
on.
don't know what he's done, what mounts or anything.
Cool.
But yeah, that's as far as we're up to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we might get Arbridge Racing on board.
Yeah, got something in the works, trying to arrange some sort of partnership with them. Hopefully we can get them on board to support us like they have done with the EG. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I think that's what covers everything.
Yeah.
There won't be a dash in it, it'll just be, literally I might just have a rev counter. I think that's like the old school kind of look. I'll use my SPGC outmaker.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be about it for the interior, nothing else. I'll still run glass for now, but I'm hoping that swap to plastic or Lexan, whatever you want to call it. They don't seem to actually make a window kit for these yet, so...
No. We'll see you on Saturday at Saturday for us at SNET. Yeah, I don't know when the video will be live, but fingers crossed it'll be a successful day. It'll be interesting to see how it fares against different cars.
Yeah, obviously Chris
is, yeah.
Chloe and Joe Bauer obviously run.
Both EGs.
Both run at the front.
Yeah.
Usually.
So hopefully it'd be cool if we could get like a 1, 2, 3 all EGs.
There's some fast DP3s though.
Yeah.
I think one of the lads that used to win all the time hasn't been in it for a while, and he's coming back for this round. So.
Ah, fuck, of course he is. Yeah.
But it's good fun. You want the fast people.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Want some good competition. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And then Josh knows Snet now. We've done it twice already.
Yeah, we tested there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Had a good finish there.
Yeah, third place at Snet last time we were there.
Just
So
feel incredibly slow, I would imagine.
yeah, going from supercharged to NA, it's going to be
And
different.
it's got the long gear kit in. That's
Yeah.
a disadvantage.
Yeah, because of big straights at Snet in there.
Big shit, and it's the huge tyres. They're actually a bigger rolling radius than a 255
Oh right, fucking hell.
So it's actually longer gear than
Yeah, than it would be anywhere.
normally.
Yeah. All right. So is it safe to say the odds are against us? Probably not. But no, stay tuned for that. It should be an interesting one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a live stream, but you'll be able to follow the timing on 750's site.
Oh yeah, so that's cool. 750 for the timing and stuff. And yeah, we'll have a video on that. Fucking, let's pray to the gods we can get the GoPros to work. We'll get both of them facing forward. Oh yeah, it's a rain now in the UK. Now that our summer's dead and gone. But yeah, stay tuned for that. We'll see you soon. Oh, I've just realised it wasn't recording.